Hello, I'm John Bachman. Today it is the Defense Secretary's turn to face tough questions on Capitol Hill about the Pentagon's budget and the White House's request for more money to fight ISIS.
Why can't people like yourself, sir, be honest with the American people who pay our salaries, who pay for the military, and say, you know what, we need to rethink where we are?
Well, that's Walter B. Jones there, a frequent guest here on Newsmax TV. Ashton Carter is pushing for a budget above the limit set prior to those automatic spending cuts known as sequestration. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Martin Dempsey, says if those forced cuts stay in place, the military would be, quote, 20% smaller and our forward presence would be reduced by a third. Also today, Air Force veteran Tyrod Pugh has pleaded not guilty to charges that he tried to join ISIS. Pugh was in a Brooklyn federal courtroom earlier today. Prosecutors say he tried to travel from Egypt to Turkey, and then he planned to cross into Syria. From there, officials stopped him at a Turkish airport back in January. In Tunisia, 22 people are now confirmed dead, including several European tourists. Also, all the surviving hostages who had been held in a museum by the gunman were free earlier today. Police killed 2 militants during the raid. 1 officer was also killed during that operation. The gunman ambushed tourists as they were getting off a bus. Most of the dead are foreign, as we mentioned, from places like Spain and Poland, according to the Prime Minister. And Secretary of State John Kerry also condemning those attacks today. Meantime, in Arizona, 1 person is dead and 6 others are injured after a shooting spree in Mesa. Local media reports say the shooter is a man in his 40s with a large tattoo. Police say he is still on the run. Mesa is about 15 miles east of Phoenix. There's word from the Mesa Police Department right there. Senators Harry Reid and Rand Paul don't see eye to eye on much, but Dr. Rand Paul is helping patient Harry Reid recover from his recent eye surgery. You probably noticed Reid wearing these special glasses. Well, he injured his eye in January during an exercising accident. Reid's had a helping hand from Paul, who is an eye doctor. On the Senate floor, Reid actually thanked Paul for, quote, expert advice and support as he deals with his injury. Who knew? And an aide to Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker quits after questioning the role of Iowa in the early presidential nominating process. Republican consultant Liz Mayer slammed the state back in January, complaining about the Iowa Freedom Summit. She took heat for her tweets, announcing that she was leaving Walker's camp just 1 day after she was tapped to help out with his social media campaign. Mayer has no hard feelings, though. She wishes Scott Walker the best. Iowa still matters a lot. And Donald Trump says he is the only one who can, quote, make America truly great again. And today, Trump announced he is forming a presidential exploratory committee. The move also allows him to start raising money and hire staff. In a statement, Trump says he wants to rebuild our roads, bridges, control our borders, and put more Americans back to work. That's your Newsmax Now update for this hour. We'll have another one coming up for you at the bottom of the hour. We're now sending it back to Midpoint with Ed Berliner.